a comedian. So I had once tried before several years ago, and I signed up and I was in the class and they gave me a rubber chicken. And I just, I quit. I became a realtor instead. So I hear things like, I would like to have a 3-bedroom condo penthouse in South Beach with a view of the bay for $500,000. And it isn't gonna happen. I have to tell them, I can show you a garage. So when I decided to be a comedian, I'm gonna keep my day job, of course, but when I decided to become a comedian, I immediately went into an existential crisis. I am German. And Germans are not funny, as everybody knows. As a matter of fact, we are usually the butt of the joke. So here comes. This is what people like to do with me. My name is Heidi, and so they So they say, Heidi-o, I just hate it. Or they say, we will win. Or the sun rises in the east. And they think that it's funny to make joke of my accent. I have that suffering with the Chinese people. They do it to them too. And the highlight for Americans was Sergeant Schultz and Hogan's Heroes, or the son of a bitch that shall remain nameless. That was about 50 years ago. So I have had my share of bombing on the open mics. So I've gone home, went into a fetal position and cried. And then my cat Fluffy came and she said, butt-headed me and said meow. And I said, you're right, fuck it. You're gonna have to just listen anyway, okay? But you know, one thing I tell you, Germany just got voted #1 country in the world. Believe it or not, #1 country in the world. I'm proud of them, they come a long ways. And us, we were #4. The biggest, most powerful country is #4, can you imagine? We are going to go quickly down to the level of North Korea if we continue to have Trump represent us. And just some highlights there. So if Trump becomes president, and just to remind you, when a woman asked him a question he didn't like, he took his toys and went home. And can you imagine how that goes down with Putin from Russia? Okay, so I don't know what else to do. And the other thing is, he proposed to build a moat, like a wall between Mexico and United States with doors in it. So in Europe, they have given away with that idea since the 15th century, give or take a century, and also the wall in China. So it doesn't really work. So I'm hoping that they come up with better ideas. And so that's a joke. There we go. Come to San Francisco. In San Francisco, we are rapidly solving the housing crisis. You just have to go down Division Street. There are 70 tents. Then there are tents under all the highway overpasses, and they are serving food. So they're getting food. So the city hall has not taken claim on it yet for the solving it. There's another opportunity for those of you that pay $5,000 a month for a room. in San Francisco. So you drive around. This actually happened. Is happening as we speak. You drive around, find an empty house, change the lock, move in some clothes, and then decide that's what you're gonna live. And you cannot be evicted under California law because you have a key. So this happened to me in the city of Richmond. They are still there 3 months later. And they just got a 10-day extension to stay some more. Last month, they spent $762 in PG&E and $400 in water. And I think they're growing dope, right? I mean, we cannot evict them before the plants are ripe, you know. So the other way, I drove to Scott and Fell the other day, and this guy was crossing the street, and all he had on his dick was a sock. So in San Francisco, I would put it on Facebook, and it was just like viral. And the other way to save money in San Francisco is all you have to have, if you're a guy, you have to have a sock. So thank you very much. That's me.
The wonderful Heidi Mueller.